So it's almost Valentine's Day and I haven't done my nails in a really long time, and because I had hand, foot, and mouth from my son's daycare October of last year, and 3 of my nails have broken below the quick. You see that? Do you see that? Oh, it's so sad. Although I thought it was from the hand, foot, and mouth, right? But then I do have, this nail did break, but these nails have some breakage down here at the quick. So maybe I'm thinking it's my diet because of the VSG surgery that's making my nails a little weaker than usual. Usually I'd never have such weak nails. And these nails in particular broke so far down below the quick. They had like really deep gouges, like just coming out of the cuticle. And it's not cool, not cute. Anyway, so in order to prep, I'm going to put on some fake nails. And the first thing I did was use this instant cuticle remover. You put it on your nails, you let it set for like, I don't know, 15 seconds or whatever, and then you kind of push back gently your cuticle. So I just cleaned my nails. That's why I saw that some of my nail is still breaking, like on these ones that, this certainly can't be from the hand, foot, and mouth. I mean, honestly, the fibers are like pulling up from my nail plate. So I definitely think I have to use some kind of supplements now that I can't eat my typical foods to keep my nails healthy. Anyway, I'm going to scuff them up very lightly with this, well, broken, I think it's a 250 or 240 grit nail file. And then I'm going to use my Beetles set. Mark actually bought these for me for my birthday last year. In this set has all the fake nails. What size are they? They're coffin short. And this is the little light that comes with it. As you put your finger underneath, it'll like light up. And other stuff I'm going to use to prep my nail after I buff them is I have a primer, but I think, you know, you use the dehydrator first. You could also use alcohol for this. I've used the 90% alcohol, but I do have this dehydrator from Model Ones, Model Ones. I don't know how you pronounce their brand name. And this is the nail primer. So you put this on before the stuff, and then you paint your nail. This came with the Beetles set. You paint your nail with this and you cook it, and then you bake it again with the nail stuck to the base that you put down first. So that's the process, and I'm gonna do that off camera. So before I get started, because I just lightly buffed and dehydrated and prepped my nail, I wanted to talk about the model, these Beetle nails, because you see it's like half of the nail is buffed a little bit. That's super nice on the inside, so you don't have to buff them. All right, so I also thought I could, let me angle this down. I'll show one nail. Okay, let's get some stuff out of the way. I'll do my pinky nail. So this is the nail glue that came with the set. You have to apply the nail glue as base coat on the nail, cure for 60 seconds. Oh my God, I cannot open this. I'm gonna have to edit this video. Oh my God. Sheesh, I finally got that open. Okay, so I'm gonna paint my nail. I'm gonna do them one by one as I'm adding the nail. So not like too much, just like a base coat. I'm gonna go in on my pinky nail. That's the one I'll do first. I just wanna make sure I'm coating it everywhere, on the sidewalls too. Okay, and then I'm gonna bake it under the nail light. Okay, so the base coat on my pinky nail is now cured, and then I'm gonna take the nail that fits, because you have to fit your fake nails before, you know, before you start any of this process. Make sure all the nails fit, because I swear all my nail bed changed. My thumbs used to be a 3 and now they're a 2, and my pinky nails used to be an 11 and now a 9 fits. I don't know. So maybe it's the surgeries, but my nail bed's changed. So definitely fit your fake nails. And both of my hands are not the same. Keep that in mind. So I'm putting the nail glue onto the fake nail up to where I think my actual nail goes, and I'm putting a little bit more at the base, because what you want to do as you flip it over is you want to kind of like go in at an angle and slide it back into your cuticle so that there's no air bubbles. Okay? And this is tough for me because I have a high curve nail, like a C curve. So I'm just gonna try to tuck it in there and go under the light real quick. Try to get as many air bubbles as I can out while it cures a little bit. I'm not pushing too hard, but I'm pushing enough. Yeah, but you see, now that I've pushed and it cured a little bit, I do have an air bubble because the way my nail like is curved, it's very, very C-curved, and you can actually get different fake nails that fit them better. Okay, but the regular nail sets usually don't have them. You're gonna have to buy something custom maybe. Okay, so I put them all on, and now I'm gonna shape them with the same guy that I was using earlier on my natural nail. I'm gonna shape these because, like, also, did I put this on really crooked? Some of them are really, they need a little loving. Plus, there's little like rough parts at the tip. So I'm just gonna shape them up, try to make them look a little less crooked and stuff. But they're looking good already. And I mean, yeah, some of them have a lot of air bubblies, but whatever. We're also gonna buff the tops of them so that I could put gel polish on top, because I'm gonna do like a Valentine's Day set. Okay, so I buffed all of the plastic nails, and then I just use my gel polishes to do base coat on everything. I'm gonna take these gloves off, even though, oh gosh, I just got all this black fuzz all over my nails, because these are just base coated with a color coats. I didn't go on top coat because what I want to do is like a bunch of stuff on a bunch of different nails. And I have a ton of stuff to show you. I'm going to use some chrome, this like light peachy pink chrome on some of the nails. And I have 2 different regular nail polishes out because I'm going to use some of my nail plates. We got like cute little things. I want to do, yeah, this one with the hearts on some of the nails, and I have like ones that say like love with a little heart on there. So I'm doing nail stamping plates. I also I took out some of my colors of the little tapes. You can sort of see the color right there. I have 3. I have purple, pink, and red, and I'm gonna do maybe like a plaid with these on some of the nails. And yeah, I don't really know, but I'm gonna use, maybe I'm also gonna go in with a little stylus and do like hearts on some of the nails. And I will film some of it. Also, for the nail tape, I'm gonna use my little nail scissors. These are the cutest patterned little flower chintz kind of nail scissors, and I never really use them. They're at the bottom of my bag. I'm gonna use them for the tape. I'm excited. Okay, but I need to wash my hands. I'm gonna get that tacky base coat that just got like fuzz all over it from taking those gloves off. The gloves help so that way when I'm baking under the nail light, like I'm not getting extra UV rays on my skin. Sometimes I put sunscreen on the back of my hands before. You just can't put it on the nail bed or else nothing's gonna stick. But yeah, anyway, okay, wash my hands and then I'm gonna get to the nail designs. Okay, just saying that just washing my hands did not take off the black fuzzies. I need to use a cotton ball and rubbing alcohol to get the fuzzies off and remove that dispersion layer from the color coat. I really wish I could find, ever since I moved, I don't know, I must have a different box of nail stuff because I used to have lint-free wipes somewhere and I can't seem to find them anywhere. Oh, and this one's not even coming off. Eee. Okay, so that one was really tacked on there. But yeah, so long as you use a lot of the rubbing alcohol and you like soak the cotton ball so that way it's not gonna get extra fuzzies because cotton balls are fuzzy. So, but look at this one. This one's also like, I might have to use 2 different cotton ball wipes to get this black fuzzies and all the cotton ball. When I first took the cotton ball up, oh my god, what a nightmare. Okay, things to note. I just took the dispersion layer off of the nails, which means I cannot go in with the chrome. The chrome sticks to that dispersion layer. So you can't go into chrome when you take that off. Also for the stamping plates, I'm going to be using the lightest color first, which is white. And I'll show you this one before I get to the other designs. You take a bunch of it and you paint it onto the top of the design that you want, right? And I've been using this Blue Apron kind of flexible gift card thing for years. And then you just kind of swipe and swipe it down so that the paint covers the nail plate stamp. And then you use your stamper, which is like this little gooey guy, and you pick up the picture onto your stamper. See, and then you can look at your stamper and make sure it's nice, which it is not. And usually my first attempt is not. So I'm gonna wipe it all off. Also make sure that you have all your table protected and things like that, okay? And extra cotton balls and stuff and all the, this is regular nail polish, by the way. You can't use gel polish, I find, maybe you can, but you use regular regular nail polish. That way, you don't have the edges of your design bleeding, because the gel polish kind of bleeds out. It doesn't do so nice. Okay, let's see if I pick this one up a little bit better. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's put that white design onto a red nail. And that's how it works. And it says lovely. It's backwards, but all right, I'm gonna do the rest of my nails with the stamping plates and then come back. Okay, so I finished with this nail stamping plates and now I'm gonna play with this tape. Now I'm not very good at using the tape. I don't think I've ever had a successful foray into it, so I'm just gonna tape what I can and see if it sticks, I guess. I'm gonna go longer than the nail, right? Because I want it like that, and then I'm gonna go in. Maybe I should have tried my dominant hand first before this, I don't know. I'm gonna cut the excess off and stick it down. That's cute. I think that's a little cute. I don't know. I don't know. It's sort of cute, but also I don't think it's gonna stay stuck. But we'll try it out with the gel builder. Okay, so over the tape ones, right? I went over it with this Beetles builder gel, which is very thick and clear. Okay, and then after I cured it, then I went in with my little nail file to like file down the edges of it and some of the color did come off. And then like this one is like sort of just still hanging out the edge. But anyway, so then I went in, I took off the tacky layer again because I had a meeting at work and then I got more fuzzies all over everything. But now I'm gonna do the chrome, right? So I took off all the tacky layer again. I'm gonna go in with this builder gel again for a second coat on literally everything, not just the ones with the tape. I'm gonna cure it for a minute, and then I'm going to wipe down the ones I'm not gonna chrome so they're not sticky at all. And then put chrome on just the ones that are sticky, which I think are just gonna be my pinky nails. I gotta look at it. Okay, so the builder gel on this hand is cured. I'm going to open my chrome. All right, I'm also gonna take off the tacky layer. I don't think I'm gonna do this one with the Lovely, and it also already has tape. I don't wanna overdo it, you know. Same goes for the middle guy. Get that stickiness off. And this one is just beautiful on its own. This white with the red. I love it the way it is. So maybe I'll do thumb and pointer, pinky. These chromes were cute. They came with this little like eyeshadow brush. And I think I'm just gonna do right down here on this one. I'm gonna like tap it on. And I'll use the clean side to sort of like brush it off. That's pretty cute. And then maybe I'll do the same thing to the thumb, just at the top, the edge around my cuticle. It kind of covers up the design, you know, so that's why I don't want to do it on a lot of different nails. But that looks pretty too, and just enough. All right, so then I'm gonna do my other hand and then wrap it up. All right, now I got chrome on these two fingers here. And I'm also a mess. As you can see, the stamp is on my skin and so is the chrome. So I'm gonna go in, now that everything is top coated, builder gel, and then top coat on top, like, and already baked. So I'm gonna go in with my nail polish remover. When you sweep over your nails with just a nail polish remover, like, nothing should happen. These are gels, right? So I'm just getting the stuff off of my skin. And I'm just gonna go over every little bit of the red that's on my skin. All the stuff. I'm gonna go over the ones that don't have anything on the skin either, just to make sure I'm getting that stuff. I have some things that I need to sand down, like this edge right here that hit my sidewall. Sometimes when I use the builder gel, it builds too much and then I get like a ridge. So I'm just gonna go in there and fix up the sidewalls a little bit and then probably run over them again once I, file everything down. I think I did a good job with the tape. I think I really encapsulated the tape so it won't like really mess up, but who knows. There were also a lot of gaps in my nails between my really stubby nails and the fake nails. So these might come off sooner than later, but I think they look super duper cute. Adorable. And like, I have all the hearts facing this way, so.